the stream of FRL Split 2 Season 2, Race 11 at Mexico. We're at the halfway point of the season as one of my personal favorite tracks. Yeah, hopefully we're gonna see another good race. We have 15 drivers right now in the lobby. F1 Shift and Tyler are spectating as well. They aren't commentating with me. I don't know, maybe they are being a race engineer for someone. As you can see, Herbert, Junior Spam, Yossi, Dopey Salty, Evan, Mitta, CJ, Cito, all the top drivers are here. And of course, all of the usual faces as well. We will hopefully see another very interesting race today. I'm just waiting for my co-commentator to join. He said he might be a bit late and will probably join during qualifying. Hello Felix, hello Kyle. My co-commentator today is not going to be Jeremy as usual. Today it's going to be Jano from Split 1, one of the other admins. So yeah, we're just waiting for the qualifying to start. It's up to the drivers when they will start, when they will press the ready button. I cannot influence that, sadly. Hello hello Evan. Guten Abend Alex. Good evening also Jano. Jano isn't here yet, but he's gonna join soon. So yeah. Once he joins the party. Alright, we're about to start qualifying. Let me just quickly send the link to the stream into the info groups of the league for both Split 1 and Split 2, so everybody knows we're live and the race is running now. I should be joining soon, says Jano to me in private, not in the stream chat. Don't get confused, please. Your stream chat isn't lagging. So yeah, this track is one of my personal favorites. I have a very good history here. I got pole position in last season's race. Well, we didn't have split stack back then. We only had one division, one split. So I got pole position. But I didn't win the race, sadly, because I got a bit of screwed the safety car timing. Just look at what tires people are on right now. Let's look at the get to the leaders, actually. I think that might be more interesting. Okay. Oh no, I think leader just tells you who's first on track. Nobody is out yet. Good fucking evening, says Sam. Hello Sam. Oh, Mitta is gonna be the first one out of the pit lane. As I just happened to be on his camera. Oh, someone else. Oh, he's been overtaken in the pit lane by the Haas. I don't know who it is. As it says everyone is in the pit lane. It's CJ, so CJ is the first one out on track. Followed by Mitta, and then it's the Ferrari. Is that Yost? No, it's Capetti. Oh, is it? Yeah, oh, Yost and Capetti right behind each other, and then we have the other Haas of Don't Be Salty in the background. Two Alpha Males are exiting the pit lane now. The two Alpha Towers as well. So are we seeing some slipstream games being played here, maybe? Yeah, we see the two Alpha Males, the two Ferraris, and the two Alpha Towers together. So maybe they will be giving each other slipstream on their laps. Any rain maybe, looks overcast again. If any of the drivers in the race are here, could you tell me about the weather situation? That would actually be very good to know, yes. Let's get on board with CJ, he's gonna be the first one to start a lap. We'll watch that lap in the entirety. People who are following the Instagram account might know... Well, I've seen the hot lap that I was posted from me. So yellow flag in sector 1. Did someone spin? I don't know. Oh, CJ is actually letting Yossi pass, so Yossi's gonna be the first one who's gonna start a lap. He's currently on an illegal out lap. Hopefully his normal lap will be legal again. He goes over the line, and his lap starts and it's legal. So good luck to Yossi, he's gonna be the first one who will start a lap. As Herbert, oh god, that was Not a good idea, Yossi. Thankfully didn't hit him. Goes into turn 1. Down to 3rd gear. Uses the with extra rotation down to 2nd. But on the exit, back up to 3rd. Now full throttle here is open. This track is very, very tricky. It's not the easiest of tracks in the calendars. Definitely also not the hardest. As it starts to rain! We might actually see like pole position being set in the first few minutes of this qualifying if it keeps raining. So that's a shame for Mimula, who's still in the pit lane. He's gonna be in a very bad spot now with the rain coming down. Yossi is gonna be crucially the first one to finish a lap. And this lap, if this lap isn't good, his qualifying will definitely be very much compromised. Let's see. Yossi through the final corner. 114.6. What about CJ? He's going to pit lane! Oh, CJ! Mitter starting a lap. Capetti's the next one over the line. Also, not getting a lap. Stefan is on an illegal lap. Elner is on an illegal lap. Underseeker is on an out lap. What about Summer? Summer is going to be this next one over the line. 117.1, not the best of laps in comparison to Yossi. Evan, 115.0. Wow. Only 3 illegal laps right now and the rain is coming down. Junior's laps also illegal. What about Scarlet Witch? She's on an illegal lap. Eagle Eye Alex, yes indeed! You predicted the rain. So Scarlet Witch, where can she put herself on the grid? As it's raining more and more, the times will get slower and slower. Yossi might end up getting pole position here. Scarlet Witch, 116 dead. Cito next one, yes, Cito is the next one. But this lap is also illegal. Mitter, also not in the fast lap. What about Herod? He is in the fast lap. He pretty much has to get, if he wants to get pole, he has to do it now. He doesn't have many more chances with this rain. Herod, over the line. 149, doesn't beat Yossi. Capetti, what about him? 117.6. Dr. Stefan. 116.7. Underseeker. Lap's illegal. Summer, when he finished his lap, or when he go to, it looks like he's going to the pit lane. Evan, what about him? Also going to the pit lane, I believe. Next one, that is Mimula, who's currently on an out lap. Oh, Mimula, you have messed up with that one. Next one, then is Scarlet Witch again. But it looks like she's on an out lap, she's not using ERS. Junior Spam L2, also not using ERS. Cito maybe. Cito's on a hot lap. So we will look at Cito. Rain is coming down more and more now, you can see it visually. Junior Spam, please don't block him now, please don't block him now. Oh, Junior. With the legs, he's blocked him. 17-0 for Cito. Come on, Junior. CJ starting a lap now. Harold, what about him? He's going in the pit lane. Stefan. Illegal lap. Underseeker. He is on a legal lap. Pole position being decided under the first minute is both climatic and anti-climatic time. Yeah, that's it for quali, boys. Yeah, basically. I mean, there's no point going out now in the rain. Unless we haven't done a lap yet. So, Underseeker, what is his lap time gonna be? 117.3. CJ. Oh, Mimura is off. Oh, Mimura on his hot lap. He went off. Completely missed it in the chaos that's going on right now. Don't be salty. He's starting a lap. Capetti going over the line. Well, Mimula, he spun on his lap, so this won't be a good lap. Cito, is he going for another flyer? I think he might be, because he got blocked by Junior. Remember guys, pole is a disadvantage. Yeah, true Sam, true. But how long this first straight is? Pole is not actually the advantage. There's Yano, he's just joined the lobby. So we will have a second commentator soon. But he's already missed the most important part of qualifying. Cito, 15.9. Could have been so much more for him. Elenia Nerd, he's gonna be the next one on the line with a fast lap, I believe. Yes, Junior's in the slow lap. Oh, there's a McLaren just went over the line, or he started out, that was Mitter. Trying to keep up with all the action here. This is a very, very hectic qualifying session up until now. But Alan Janert, how far can he get his car with Mimula? It's the 133.5 with the spin, obviously. So Mimula Mimula P11. So Alan Janert, it is 117.5, not good enough. Hello Jano. Oh well, I mean, what do you mean not good enough? You can't really do much more.
Good evening, people of the streaming. Good evening, Felix.
Good evening, Jano.
Is it raining?
Yes, it's raining.
Oh my god.
It started out dry and now it's raining more and more.
Gosh.
And Yossi got the first lap and it's gonna be pole position from what it looks like.
Oh wow. That's messed up.
Yeah, I think Yossi pretty much has pole position in the back right now. Unless it stops raining. It's 9 minutes to go. Cito's lap's illegal. Herbert's on an out lap. Mitter's lap's also illegal.
9 minutes to eat my burgers and fries. Okay, good.
Don't be salty on a hot lap. What about CJ? Is he on a hot lap? He's going in the pit lane. Yossi on an out lap.
Especially the first sector.
And not on the slow lap, not using ERS. So don't be salty, he's next one over the line with a hot lap. He hasn't done a lap yet. Jano, your mic is so loud, says Sam. Is it? I mean, maybe mine is just low.
Wait, let me adjust my mic volume a tiny bit.
I wouldn't say it's too loud. Maybe just make it a bit. Maybe I'm very very quiet, and they have the stream set very too loud. So don't be salty. Oh, almost losing the car in the final corner. 116.8. Very good lap if you consider that it's raining. I mean, these guys are still on dry tires, but it's obviously way slower as you can see. I mean, don't be salty is 2.2 seconds slower than Yossi. That's not his real pace.
Just ask if this is better for Sam.
Sam,
can the stream hear my microphone correctly now? Yeah, it's really starting to rain heavily now. You can clearly see. I mean, the thing is, a guy like Capetti or Mimula or Seb's brother, the great Baku man, they can hopefully. I mean, Junior needs to set a lap anyway. He's now on his first
Junior, he's really in trouble. He's starting his first lap now.
He is in trouble. He is very much in trouble, yes.
And he's one of the top drivers as well, from what we see in USA. Yossi's going for another lap, weirdly. I mean, he would be the one person I would assume.
If we look at that, I think Evan, Yossi, and he's already. Oh wow, it looks so slow. Oh wow.
No, he's on a slow lap.
Slow.
He's not driving.
No, oh wow.
Scarlet Witch going into the pit lane. Okay. Next one. Don't be salty on a slow lap, I believe. Capetti on an out lap.
The real losers of this qualifying session are definitely Mimula, Capetti, Junior, and Mita so far. I mean, Mita.
Yeah, don't be salty as well.
Oh, don't be salty as well. Yeah.
Went out on a lap for you boys. You will not improve. You lose about 8 tenths. 8 tenths only. I would assume it's much more, to be honest. Maybe. Oh, Junior! Oh! He's lost the car.
There he goes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's struggling in these conditions. Qualifying is definitely.
I think that shows, qualifying is over.
Basically, yeah. I mean, Junior is pretty much the only one who can improve his lap time because he doesn't have a lap time. I mean, who's on track right now? It's Junior. Then we have CJ and Capetti. Capetti's actually on a hot lap at the moment. Jacob's going to watch the stream with me now because he's not going out again in qualifying. Okay. Well, I assume some of the drivers are watching the stream now. Is it raining in the race as well, or is it dry in the race? Can we have any information on that?
Well, please have inside information.
I mean, if it's raining in the race as well, that's just... Split 2 gets all the rain. I want some rain for Split 1.
I would say, if it's gonna rain in the race, wait till it's gonna be a bit wetter, go out on some inters and get...
All dry race, okay. It's dry in the race. Okay, people are retiring from the session now. So I assume they just want to end the session because there's no point watching 5 minutes of nobody being able to improve.
Well, or if you're going out on track, it's gonna be 5 minutes.
Oh, and Junior's lap is illegal. I think...
I mean, I'm really curious to see if Junior can actually get anywhere.
If Junior gets anything but last, I am very much impressed. At this point.
Oh, he retired, yep.
Okay, yeah, I think everybody's just retiring now. Okay, who isn't retired yet? Yossi, Sito, Mitta, Elnia Nerds,
maybe I'll get a group chat, I mean...
Sito's going out.
Really I mean, is there really a point in continuing?
Sito is going out. I don't know what he's doing. What is your plan, mate? There's no way he's improving.
I mean, this is by far one of the weirdest qualifying sessions I've seen. This is basically a one-shot qualifying with an outlap.
Yeah, I mean, Yossi was first in qualifying, and so he's first in the standings.
I mean, this is most literally like a, you know, like the Super Pole from the endurance races.
I don't watch that sadly, but I think I know what you mean.
There's like one outlap, one hot lap, and then go in. It's like this qualifying session.
Sito is wasting tires at this point.
It's a great shame for guys like Don't Be Salty, Mita, Capetti, Junior, Mimi, especially Mita, because all his rivals for the third place spot in the championship are right.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest loser is definitely Junior, though. I mean, he's last. And we know he can do much more than that. I mean, the big winner of this is probably like
definitely in the top 7 at least.
The big winners of this are definitely like Yossi, Scarlet Witch, and Stefan. Especially Yossi. Yeah, he's gotten pole of this. I mean, he has the pole to get pole. He has the pace to get pole anyway. But like this, he's got pole in the back.
Alright, so let's take an eye on Sito's lap time. I'm curious to how bad the first sector is going to be.
I mean, if he gets anywhere near his last lap time was terrible. But he's up in P5, I would assume he can't improve. He has to go down to second in the first corner.
That's second? Wow,
yeah.
The driver can lose almost
only it's cut the corner. Lap illegal. Just retire at this point, there's no point.
I mean, and I think you saw the incredible direct oversteer he got from just stepping on the throttle up.
Yeah, this is I mean, it's not undrivable, but it's not. You won't improve. There's no point driving it right now.
This must be one of the most anticlimactic practice or qualifying sessions I've ever been in.
I mean, it was very exciting at the start because it was important to get a good lap. If you messed up at the start, you messed up.
The qualifying results are very interesting. This should make for a... Like, I mean, I am at least happy CJ is close to her 16 rod.
Yeah.
That's good for the championship, but... I mean, Evan, if Mita gets caught up in midfield battles, and maybe even potentially a midfield crash, Evan is going to have such a massive gain in the championship.
I mean, Don't Be Salty as well, he's also in the fight for P5.
Since that last race...
Okay, Sito's going back in the pit lane.
Mita didn't score a single point, and Evan was up in P3 in the end. So it's just... Yeah, it's just... It can go all sides now for P3.
If anyone is in the party with Sito, Mita, and you know, or maybe Sam, you can tell your brother to retire. Mita and Sito also retire. I mean, I don't think we'll be seeing any more laps. Mita has just fitted the intermediate tires.
What are you telling me?
I think Mita is about to go out because he's in first gear and the other people are in neutral. Yes, he's going out. He's on intermediates as well.
Why though?
We're just wasting our time. Oh, and he spun! He's out! Okay, we're just waiting for Sito now. Sito, don't do the retire, please.
Sito, please do the big bye-bye.
Alright, there we go. Okay, yeah, qualifying is over.
That's qualifying over. It is. Would we say it's a surprise pole position?
I mean, Yossi is definitely quick. I wouldn't say it's a surprise pole position.
Qualifying is.
Yeah.
He does lack a bit of speed in the race normally. I mean, we never know what's going to happen today with these.
Yeah.
Like so incredible
So, good luck to all the drivers who are gonna be leaving the stream now, I assume.
Please give us good race.
Yes, give us the best racing we've seen this season.
Give us USA, please.
No, give us Japan.
I will happy be the co-commentator on that one.
Okay. By the way, do you have the stream chat open? I think.
No. I don't.
Can only recommend opening that.
True.
Some people did multiple laps on the set. True. Some people have done multiple laps on the same set of softs. If they start in the top 10, they're gonna be
With a lot of safety cars, this could really plan out well for some drivers.
Yeah.
I mean, so ahead of this race, CJ is currently behind her 16-year-old in the standings.
The thing
with 39 points difference. Behind that, it's a Ultra Felix a 60-point gap to Mita. Behind that, it's 17 points to Evan, and so on. And the midfield is very close. So I could see if Mita doesn't get a good result today, I could definitely see the battle for third place definitely be heating up.
Okay. The thing is, good news for Junior. Sito got second from last in the grid last week, so the race for Junior definitely isn't over.
There's definitely possibilities for Junior. I think we can't rule him out at all.
Yeah. Alright, we are about to start.
It would be really stupid of us to rule him out.
The formation lap.
All drivers of soft. Every single driver on soft.
Everyone on soft. Okay, that's interesting.
For the alternative strategy, which is surprising.
Yeah, nobody's going for a once. I mean, the top 10 all to start on softs anyway, because they did do the soft run.
Yeah, but that maybe I thought maybe Junior is going for an alternative one.
Yeah, I mean,
it is either.
Maybe that's what Mita wanted to try. I think Mita wanted to improve slap on intermediates, so you can start on a.
That's actually a good shout.
On a fresh set of tires. But I mean,
yeah,
there was no way he was going to be able to improve on his lap time. So we have Yossi starting in pole position with a long run down to turn 1. Do you think he can keep the lead?
I think it's going to be very... I mean, we've seen it. This track is just like Sochi in that sense. It's just so incredibly difficult to keep the lead. I mean, you can get a good launch. It's probably even better to get a bad launch instead of a good launch.
And getting the slipstream earlier.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a good launch as the #1 driver and you get in front, you're gonna have such a massive disadvantage going into turn 1.
Evan and CJ are in the best position because they have double slipstream.
Definitely,
they both have slipstream at the start. Yeah,
both have double slipstream. I think we can easily see a 3-wide battle going into turn 1. That is definitely a possibility.
I mean, I know Cito is a very good starter. Maybe he can make up some places.
He is.
Okay.
I mean, Evan has always been a guy to look out for on first laps and in qualifying sessions.
Jacob needed the shit, so he had to drive the first half of formation lap. Sam, if you're driving the race, that's cheating. You're getting banned. Formation lap, we don't care.
I saw from the great AWS statistics, it's going to be either a 2-stop, no, they only suggest 2-stop, soft hard, or soft medium, which I do not believe.
Yeah, okay, we'll see.
I think there would be definitely some drivers going for
soft hard. But we are now lining up at the start line, just waiting for Mita, I believe that is.
Yes, Mita, only McLaren on the grid today.
Yeah, F1 Shift has a race ban.
Indeed. He will be back next week. He took his penalty very nicely, so he will be back next week for sure. We are waiting for lights out.
And the 5-word lights are on. And the 5-word lights will be out in any moment.
And they are
and the
out.
5-word lights are...
But we're still waiting.
Yeah, it's a bug. And the 5-word lights are... out now!
Out, and away we go.
Yossi with a very decent start, but I think Harold has immediately jumped him. Harold with an amazing start, he's way ahead already. But Evan is fighting with
Yossi. Cito tucking him behind, and Stefan up into P5!
Oh wow, look Stefan at that. And Evan down in front of Yossi, contact, and Evan!
Oh, Jesus.
Whoa, almost saved, he saved it! Is that Don't Be Salty round? No, it's CJ, I think!
Oh, that is Evan around, Evan around in the middle of the pack!
As well! Junior's ban is also off!
Oh god!
Wow!
CJ once again in 15th place!
CJ, he's last! So Harold is leading from Yossi and Cito.
Is this USA?
Underseeker's up to P5!
Don't Be Salty into P4. It was such an amazing... I don't know what Stefan did with that song. He went from P7 to P5.
Summer's one as well, I believe. I think at least was off.
Absolutely. And still the gaps are quite close, even though...
The only one like way behind is CJ. Yossi, first penalty for him already.
Wow. Underseeker also, first penalty already on lap 1.
Stefan also, first penalty already. A lot of penalties already, but Underseeker, he's an amazing start.
Very quick.
If we look at...
Yossi
spun!
No! I jinxed it! Oh, and he used reset the track. Uh-oh.
Oh, Underseeker's gonna try and go down his inside. Oh, and Underseeker spun! So no, he was up in P5. And he spins
this race
out.
Has been a total disaster from the start. Oh my god, and still the gaps are
Stefan's
closed.
in the pit lane.
Behind Underseeker and CJ.
And Harold now has a massive gap at the front.
Won this race.
Yeah, he already has a massive lead in the front.
I think this is the final straw for the championship already. It may sound too early, but is CJ gonna get back after?
There's another spin at the first corner, and Alan Yarnard, I believe, who's gone around. But he is driving again, he hasn't got too much time.
There is a green flag again, so it doesn't look like someone...
CJ is going for hards, Underseeker going for soft, Stefan going for hards.
So we can definitely see Stefan and CJ going to the end of the race, and Underseeker is probably gonna stay on the same strategy.
So let's look at the gain places. A big winner from the start is Capetti.
Juan Eke Hersey's massive moment of oversteer. Look at the time CJ was gaining. He just gained 4 tenths of a second.
So, the big loser from the start is CJ, obviously. Stefan and Underseeker as well. Evan has lost 7 places as well. But Capetti has gained 8. Mimura's gained 6. Junior's gained 6 as well. Don't Be Salty has gained 5. Junior, is he gonna go down into the summer here? Not quite. Not possible. Can't make the move.
He did not go for the Verstappen on Bottas move.
Oh, but now on the exit, Junior with a brilliant exit, side by side with Summer.
Oh wow.
And he's got him.
The question is, does he want to do that on this long of a straight? Because Summer's already coming back at him with some overtake.
Evan right behind us too as well.
Junior does have the overtake advantage.
Yossi is well close to Don't Be Salty, but can't go for a move. Junior down instead of Summer. No contact between these two, thankfully. Junior round the outside. Evan gets the 3-second time penalty. And Junior up to P8. Can Summer come back at him? Yossi meanwhile is overtaken, Don't Be Salty.
Oh, Yossi around the outside. A very nice move from Yossi. Bit of a luck up, but that's more than okay. Oh, and Cito going right. Yossi is absolutely
Junior and Summer are still fighting.
Wow.
Summer is back.
Summer has
and Evan goes down into the...
Evan going...
Oh, and Evan spun again!
Evan just eliminated himself.
Oh, Evan.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I mean, I know I'm admin, but Evan went deep down the inside right there.
Yossi, I think you just lost him the front wing. Don't Be Salty going back down his inside. He had a bit of contact with Cito. And Don't Be Salty back past Yossi.
Let me look. Yes, he lost the side end plate of his left wing.
He's driving very cautiously.
This is a disaster. Yeah, he did.
He's thinking about pitting, I believe, because he's going very slowly right now.
Yeah, he lost like the left side end plate, you know?
Yeah,
I think
Yossi's pitting.
Yes, he's pitting. Oh,
Yossi.
Main contender for the win. Yossi looked incredibly quick on that 3rd lap of the race. Almost passing Don't Be Salty and Cito in 1 lap.
Capetti up into P5, Scarlet Witch up into P4, wow.
Can this be Chloe's first podium?
Junior, back past Summer again. And this time he's got the move done.
This is to be a titanic battle. Yeah, Summer doesn't have any ERS left to use too much.
Capetti and Mimula are fighting for P5.
Oh, and Junior locking up. But does he? Oh, he keeps the place. Oh, there was a big lock.
Mimula passed Capetti again. Capetti is very slow at the moment. I think
Capetti has front wing damage.
I think he let him pass, I believe.
Ferraris with front wing damage in 1 lap.
Oh, Evan in the pit as well. Yossi's got one of soft tires.
Junior has been going wide and deep into almost every corner I've watched him for now.
Yeah, I don't know he's so fast while going wide so often. Don't Be Salty is catching Cito. Don't Be Salty is very close to Cito. He's pushing him through the corner now. Cito goes wide. And Don't Be Salty, he's gonna go right past Cito.
To the stadium section. Oh, that's close.
Don't Be Salty is right past him already.
I think Cito would be smart to just wait until the big straight.
Yeah, I mean Cito is very slow at the moment, what it looks like. Maybe he has some wing damage or something. Oh, big slide from Cito and he's lost it!
Oh no, he pressed the overtake button. Oh, I saw what he did. He pressed the overtake button while going up through the gears.
Oh, Cito!
Oh no!
Up in P2 and he spun the car and he's going in the pit lane.
Can we call that a rookie mistake?
Can we? I don't know. Capetti back past Mimula. Junior as well, trying to get past Mimula. Is he close enough? Can he go for the move? No, he can't. Capetti up to P4. Scarlet Witch on the podium right now. Up in P3. What a chaotic start. Summer has been overtaken by Mitta meanwhile.
So currently only 9 drivers has not been pushed to make a pit stop because of damage or a spin or a different strategy.
Junior has gone past Nimla, now trying to get past Capetti. Junior is on a move right here.
Junior is absolutely
on fire.
flying. Oh, Capetti sliding wide but with the wing damage. Oh, he's overtaken more.
Capetti comes back at him.
Does that mean... Oh! I think I have this... Oh, Jesus.
He's passed now. Mimula's had
close,
oh, and
close
Capetti
but
spun
fair,
around.
close but fair.
Capetti spun
Did
round.
they touch? Did Mimula and Capetti touch?
Yeah, I think Mimula and Capetti... Mimula spun him out. I mean, don't know if Mimula's fault, but...
Yeah, I was riding on board with Mimula. It looked like he just shut the door down a bit too much for Capetti there. But Capetti with ring damage, what would he do? I think it's arguably the best decision to go into the pit lane.
Again! He spun again!
Cito spun again. This is an absolute disaster for Cito.
Yeah, he was up in P2 and now he's down in last place.
But he doesn't have damage, that's the important thing.
And Cito, he's tied.
Yeah,
he's rage quit.
Respectfully so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was no way he was
It showed some incredible pace at the start and then it all fell away in a couple of laps.
Yeah, Evan is gone past Stefan. Evan and CJ are on a comeback drive here, Yoshi as well.
That's a shame.
Right now it's Williams.
So CJ just behind Stefan and Evan right now.
Yeah.
Williams just
are
up
in a very
the road
good
as well.
position right now with P3 and
Williams
P4.
are incredibly good.
Yeah.
After such a difficult season started with drivers not turning up and not being able to score points, they are finally on the way to a very, very strong result.
Yeah, but I mean, it's only 6 laps into the race. And Junior Spam's already gone from last in the grid to 4th, so he's set an amazing start.
Junior Spam can maybe be looking strong for the win if he can keep up this pace.
Oh, Stefan, middle mistake. Can CJ go past him?
Middle mistake. CJ is now going down the inside, he goes.
Yeah, CJ starting his comeback drive. Well, Cito retired, so bottom up one place again.
Currently,
but now
Junior, even with his overtakes, is driving low 20s. And her 16-year-old in clean air is also driving low. So they are currently the same on lap time. I think the softs are falling off a bit because her 16-year-old drove a high 18 once, 2 low 19s, and then suddenly it came to a 20.2, which is incredible drop of pace. I think the softs are kind of getting over their cliff now, slowly but surely.
Yeah.
When you don't have to forget that some of these drivers drove laps on a wet surface.
Yeah, true. Mitter's passed Mimula for P5, so Mitter's back on P5. Didn't Mitter spin at the start? He's already back in P5, so a very good comeback from him.
I don't think I'm not sure.
I think he was definitely in the grass. Junior is close to Scarlet Witch. Evan is close to Underseeker.
Are we gonna see team orders? That's the thing. That's the thing I'm now thinking about. Are we gonna see team orders between these two?
How much Junior is catching Scarlet Witch, it would make sense in my opinion.
It would make sense, yeah. Scarlet Witch is I have to give it to Chloe. She's maintaining an amazing pace with.
Yeah, but right now Junior is probably.
Junior didn't have a nice run through those S's.
Yeah.
Wow, the fact he didn't pick up a penalty there is astonishing.
Probably a warning though. But right now Junior is probably the fastest man on track.
He's locking up so much.
Yeah, but now Junior is
lining up
a
move. He's definitely lining up a move.
Yeah, now the DRS, there's no way.
Oh, jeez, that's a shunt of oversteer.
He's absolutely pushing right now.
He's pushing that car to the absolute limit. He's not even using.
He's not using DRS. What?
It's interesting.
Well, he's still going past. Well, now
he's now using DRS.
Yeah,
that's an interesting tactic.
up into P3 for Junior.
Oh, and he locks up again.
Big lock up. Well, he just keeps the place.
Right, those front tires must be absolutely screaming now.
I don't know. I see a lot of these guys like locking up a lot. Yellow flags in the 3, and that's Underseeker was spun around, so he's down in last place. That is another position for CJ on his comeback drive.
And Stefan.
True.
Oh, and Underseeker got another penalty. So let's see how much Junior can pull away from Scarlet Witch.
He's already 2 seconds ahead, according to my.
No, that's a glitch.
Oh yeah, it's glitched. Okay.
Yeah, that's not 2 seconds.
Okay. So
currently with this pace, Don't Be Salty her 16-year-old is running away from Don't Be Salty as much as Junior is catching Don't Be Salty. So, I mean,
yeah, Junior right now is as fast as Harold.
Maybe, yeah. Her 16-year-old does need to sleep for not more than 2 laps, and Junior will be absolutely tearing that gap down. I mean, you can see there, her 16-year-old gained 3/10 to that stadium section. That's as much as Junior gained. Question is, will he get DRS already?
Not yet. He's a bit too far behind for that. But he's catching Don't Be Salty. He's gonna go for a move.
He is absolutely. Mimula 5-second penalty.
And he's got a 5-second penalty, yes.
That is not good.
Stefan, another 3-second penalty. Right now the closest people are Junior and Don't Be Salty, so we'll go on board with Junior. Oh, Don't Be Salty has 95% ERS, so he can defend if he wants to.
Yeah, but the thing is, if Junior gets him once, and mainly with DRS, you know, the DRS is so strong, it gives you a 20 kph advantage even if both players are using ERS, and he's so much quicker through the corners. I mean, I don't know if it's the tire wear of Don't Be Salty or Junior's pure pace, but he's
Junior.
Oh, he's going down round the outside.
Oh, what a move!
Wow.
What a move by Junior.
Capitalizing off others' mistakes like an absolute madman.
Junior up in P2 after just 9 laps from last on the grid.
And not even only capitalizing off others' mistakes, but actually making some great passes in the meantime.
Well, he did overtake some people due to their mistakes, but he did a lot of great moves.
I mean, such a move like on Don't Be Salty, you need some guts for that, you know?
Yossi,
even if the driver makes a mistake.
On P6, he just went past Summer.
Wow.
Harold's in the pit lane.
Alright, so and Junior has also pulled away more than a second already from Don't Be Salty.
Also in the pit lane.
Pitting.
Scarlet Witch in the pit lane. Mitta in the pit lane. Yossi continuing on, Summer continuing on. So right now Junior is leading from Yossi and Summer, but obviously those guys
Mitta
left
also, oh, Mitta changing the front wing. Mitta is currently changing front wing. Which seems likely. I think he picked what you said with the grass. I think he picked up some damage and just stayed out and tried to do the first. He's on another set of soft, so he. It seems like most of the drivers are definitely going for a two-stop. I mean, I don't see you
think a two-stop
doing
is the
26
fastest.
laps on mediums. It is the fastest. The thing is with the hard tires, just like in USA, they can be, depending on how you drive with it, they can be so terrible.
Yeah. Oh, Kyle has joined the session. Interesting.
I was showing. Hi, Kyle. As long as he doesn't drive the car, then it's fine.
Oh, and Harold passed Summer up into P3 already. Yeah, he's trying to...
He's flying.
Well, he's not undercutting anyone, he's just trying to...
I mean, I could see Junior actually having a chance of winning this race if he can extend these tires, but looking at the lockups, I think he's gonna pit this lap. It would seem likely.
Well, I don't think I don't think it's worth going for one stop on the hard tires. I think
his pace is actually still really good, but he is indeed coming in first.
Hard tires are just too slow. I don't think it's worth going for that.
Junior, his non-dirty air pace were 20.3s and low 19s. Her 16 rods pace was high 20s, so there is definitely possibly a pace advantage for Junior here.
So Junior is going for mediums. So in theory, you could go to the end, but I don't think mediums can go that long.
Why is Junior stuck in the pit lane? Junior has pitted, but he's
maybe a penalty.
He's only now going out on my screen.
Yeah, I think.
No, his team already changed the tires.
That was weird.
Don't Be Salty passed him.
Yeah, Junior down in P5 again.
Interesting to see what that was.
Maybe it was a glitch
of time.
Yeah, I assume it was a 5-second stop and go, and it was a glitch that they changed the tires already. And he did the stop and go after, at least on our screens. I don't know.
Possibly. But what I do know is that this is a great shame for him.
I mean, Yossi, could he possibly do a one-stop? Oh, I mean, an effective one-stop.
I mean, his tires should be able to go like at least 4 or 5 more laps.
Yeah, if we look
and
at
then he's in the one-stop window.
He's already done a pit stop. If he manages to pull, to extend his stints, he could do just one more stop and be in the fight for the victory. Let's see if that's something he will try. It's a glitch. Me and Brendan had that Canada. Okay, that's definitely a shame. Yellow flag, sector 1. Underseeker has just retired in the session.
Oh wow.
Has he retired?
Has not been having a good race.
Has he crashed?
I think.
No, he's just parked the car. No, he's crashed. He's hit the wall on the main strip. What? How has he done that?
Safety car!
Oh, safety car's out!
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
This brings a lot of good shit back into the race. I mean, Evan going in, a lot of people probably pitting right now.
But how is Underseeker crashed in the straight? Can you write it down? We should ask him for his perspective what happened there. In case something weird happened. Either he got taken out or he crashed on purpose. Underseeker, who is of his crash.
Yes.
Because I want to make sure that nothing happened there. Or
Indeed,
nothing that isn't allowed. So this safety car brings Yossi like right back in the fight, I would say. Or definitely
definitely, and it would also definitely bring Junior back into the fight because that man has been showing some blistering pace.
Yeah, it's also very good news for CJ and Evan.
The question is CJ now gonna, or Josie now gonna pit? Or is he gonna stay out and maybe possibly stretch that soft...
No, Josie's
he's going in... Oh! I mean,
it's continuing, it makes sense, no point.
Is that the smartest choice? That's the question.
Yeah, the softs are on 8 laps. I think the planned pit stop was lap 10 for softs. So that they couldn't go much longer.
True.
Yeah, he's going for hard. Can he go to the end on hard?
Yeah, definitely. Especially with the safety car, 22 laps on hard's easy.
Yeah, but he's gonna come out behind, don't be salty, behind Scarlet Witch, behind Junior as well, maybe. Let's see, where's Junior?
So currently fast lap of the race. It still belongs to Josie on those soft tires. Currently,
yeah, Josie ahead of Junior.
The closest person to his fastest lap is 1.4 seconds behind. So he does have, he must have some degree of some amazing pace, because if her 16 rod isn't getting close to your lap times, you know you're doing really, really well.
Yeah, he's sort of amazing pace on the softs. Maybe it was a lap when he was using overtake or something, or a lot of overtake. Basically doing a hot lap.
True. So currently Yoshi is P4 with he already has done 2 pit stops this race. That's incredible. I mean, one has been done on the safety car, but I have to give it to him.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, don't be salty. He's was he involved in the start chaos? I don't. Yeah, I think he was. Both halves were off track in some way.
So currently, gain positions, her 16 rod gained 1, don't be salty 6, coming from P8 to P2. Scarlet Witch gained 3. Yossi, man, I mean he lost 3, but after such a comeback I don't really would call that disappointing. Junior gained 10 positions, Mita 3, Mita looking quite strong after that lap 1 incident. I mean, everyone has been caught up in some kind of incident so far, so...
Apart from Herod.
Apart from Herod, yes. And Junior.
True, Junior. I mean, his qualifying got fucked, I think that counts.
Yeah, true. And Capetti also gained 5 positions up into the points now. I think the big losers are still definitely
CJ and
Evan and CJ. Definitely.
Stefan as well, he's lost 6 places.
Stefan as well, Stefan lost 6 positions.
Yeah.
But I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. Stefan could still... just like in Canada and USA, he could just pop up somewhere in the top 8.
Yeah,
and just...
especially in this league, and everything can happen.
Indeed.
I don't...
So once again, there's the racing point up top, and I have to give it to Don't Be Salty. Can we possibly see a Haas comeback in the Constructors' Championship like this?
We could. I mean, one thing I must say, Scarlet Witch right now, she's in a brilliant position, up in P3.
P3 as well. But the question is, she has a storming guy behind her and another storming guy behind her.
She has Josie,
2 guys with blistering pace.
She has Josie and Junior behind her, who are very fast, but no, Mita as well.
I mean, is that what you want?
I mean, Mita as well on fresh softs, and he's definitely a quick driver.
Oh yes. You have to take into account that most drivers at the moment probably have a...
True penalties.
I mean, it says that their softs are 2 laps old, but they're not really 2 laps old.
Yeah,
they're only 1 lap old.
Oh, Junior has an X to the name. Oh, I think Junior's lagging. Okay.
Oh wow.
Her 16 rod punch in the air right now, Sam. True. Her 16 rod, he was way ahead. Her 16
rod was on his way to a easy Lewis Hamilton type of victory today, but yeah, you never know what happens. You never know what happens.
You're just gonna play the situation, especially in Split 2.
Exactly.
Safety car in this lap. So
already
will now be setting the pace. So let's see.
The question is, will we see a safety car pile up again?
Oh, the bigger question is, will we see Herod keep the lead, or will someone go past him with slipstream? He's going very slowly right now. He's 5-second penalty for Elnia Nerd.
Looks like we got some work to do. Oh wow!
And Herod, he restarts the race now. He's going full throttle. Let's see, can he keep the lead?
Again.
We are racing again in Mexico.
Go for a move. Both are using massive heaps of overtake, but will the slipstream be enough for Don't Be Salty to make a move into the first corner?
No, he can't go past.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, Mita's trying to go past Junior, but he can't make it.
Ooh.
Summer's fighting with
that would be disastrous. We have to look out for Mita. Mita on those almost new fresh softs now. Absolutely pushing the hell out of that car.
We have a big fight right now for P7 between Capetti, Elnia Nerd, CJ getting involved as well.
Oh wow, awesome lockups. I saw some massive piles of smoke. Evan with some oversteer.
CJ,
It seems that those hards are
Capetti.
definitely not the way to go.
Oh, CJ around the outside of Capetti and he goes past on the exit. Brilliant move by
CJ has
CJ.
just catapulted him back into this race.
Oh, Junior's off!
Junior's off, no!
Oh, he's hit Mitter!
But has he hit Mitter hard? That's the question.
Mitter's still going, but he spun out and he has wing damage. Junior back down in P12.
This is a disaster.
Back
with
down
with wing damage as well. Wing damage as well. Oh no.
Junior from last to second to last. Oh.
But
what a roller coaster of a race.
Don't be currently on very close to her 16 rod, considering her 16 rod space. And Josie is keeping up with all of them on those hards. That's incredible.
CJ passed El Nerd up into P7, continuing his comeback.
Oh, can we see a CJ comeback then?
El Nerd trying to come back at him.
Fighting back.
Penalty for her 16 rod.
Down the outside. Oh, it seems really close. Oh, but CJ has to run around the outside again.
Yeah,
you gotta love that first complex, man. It promotes racing so nicely.
But why does it happen?
Oh, pushing on the grass! And Leonard with 2 wheels on the grass. That is some aggressive defending.
He can't make it. Yellow flag. Scarlet Witch spun!
Scarlet Witch spun, no!
Oh, come on!
Oh no!
Williams!
I jinxed it so hard.
Williams!
It has just gone from absolute greatness for Williams to absolute disaster. Oh my god. This is gonna be the story of the race.
Evan has gone wide and Evan goes past.
Evan around the outside.
Wow.
Amazing move.
Well, you just... Oh, and
Elena going for the dive, but no!
Oh god, there's contact.
But they're both fine. They both seem relatively fine.
Stefan hit him in the back. Hopefully no wing damage to Stefan. Dia is enabled now.
It doesn't look like Stefan has any wing damage currently from what I can see. Oh, and I think Stefan got a massive heap of hops there.
Mitta is gonna go past Yossi here for P3. Very easy overtake.
Mitta on those first, but remember, Yossi may be in a very good position here. If he can keep up the pace like this, those mediums and softs will fall off and it will all come into his hands.
I think he has to focus on saving these tires.
The question is, how good is the defending gonna be?
He has to focus on saving these tires and going to the end. That might put him in a good position.
I think the ideal situation for Yossi is definitely going to be safety car with 10 laps to go, going on to a new set of mediums and then being in the lead.
Howard currently has 3 seconds of penalties, if I am correct. He got a penalty while Elinard and CJ were fighting.
So I should keep a close eye on the pace of Yossi. He's currently doing... He's driving low 90s, that are some really good lap times. That's only 3/10 slower than Mita on fresh softs.
Yeah, right now CJ is up in P6 already. He's gonna try and go past Summer here.
6-year-old lap times.
Can CJ go past? Not yet. He's gonna wait for them.
Yossi is driving some amazing pace.
No, he can't. Penalty for Summer. 3 seconds once again.
Yossi is currently only 3/10 slower than her 16 rod as well.
Yossi wing damage. Oh, come on! Yossi! Don't disappoint us!
Yossi wing damage?
Yeah, CM just told us Yossi has wing damage. But
How?
CJ goes past Summer.
But I don't see any.
Summer with 0% ES, can't defend, and there's the Williams off, and that's Junior again!
It's absolutely gone to pieces from Junior here. This is the saddest story of the race, definitely.
Yeah, Junior, such a good start.
Junior's race was a dream story from so
Scarlet
far.
apparently. So Yossi had contact with Scarlet Witch, and that's why she spun out or what? Orange front wing! Orange! And he's still keeping up with Mitta.
But the question is, I can't see any wing damage.
Wait, Mitta? No damage? Yossi, I don't see damage on Yossi's car either.
I don't see damage on Yossi's car.
I mean, Sia wouldn't lie to us, would he?
If Siem lies, he lies to me, and I'm kind of his brother, so
Siem,
I hope he
if you're a liar, I hate you. Capetti and Elinard fighting in the S section and Elinard is spun. Oh, big hit in the wall.
Fighting in the S section is very, very dangerous.
But Scarlet Witch goes past.
Yeah, right front wing broken.
What? Oh, front
right
wing.
The wing broken for Nerd.
I thought the tire fell off. I can see it. Well, we can't. Like, look at this. There's no damage on this wing, is there?
There doesn't seem to be. I mean, it could be the upwards end plates, like the top of the end plates. But
maybe it's like non-visual damage or something.
I think it's very small. I mean, so
then the ultimate.
the ultimate thing for Yossi would definitely be a
don't
safety car while he's in the lead.
Way more ERS than Herod, and he's close to him.
I'm impressed. Don't be
he
didn't look strong on those soft tires, but he is very strong right now. Capetti with another 3 seconds.
I mean, he could actually be in the fight for this victory here. It'd be amazing.
I mean, I did not expect to say that. I mean, his first stint looked very sketchy. I mean, those softs, he was losing at least half a second a lap on Juan, aka her 16 rod there. But now he seems to be keeping up very nicely, making use of the DR. Ooh! Bit of a slide.
Aaron meanwhile was in the pit lane, getting new hard tires. So he's way down in last now. Together with Junior. 26 seconds behind the pack.
I mean, Junior is
and it is Capetti. And he's got no front wing at all.
Oh wow. Virtual safety car. This is the chance for some people to go to the pit lane.
It's a chance for Herod as well to reload his ERS.
No one is going into the pits as far as I can see.
Herod right now. Herod is recharging his ERS.
We have to keep a close eye on CJ. CJ is absolutely flying.
Don't be salty. Oh, yes, talk. Sorry.
You say? Nah, CJ is also catching Giosi, Mita, and Don't Be Salty with quite a margin a lap.
Yeah, true.
But you have to forget, the gaps are very small at the moment. Like, the gap from Mita to Don't Be Salty is only 2.3 seconds.
If you look at the ERS of Herod and Don't Be Salty has a lot more ERS. He could use it all to go for a move soon. Scarlet Witch and Capetti on the pit lane, both getting new hard tires.
It's like a 40% difference, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That is an awful amount.
And race is starting again.
We are back on green. Green.
Junior, meanwhile, he's gone past Capetti, who was in the pit lane.
So currently, CJ, his lap time seems to be very quick.
Close
so
bet right now is Mimula against Stefan, but Stefan is pulling away on the softs.
Okay, so her 16-year-old is currently doing high 18s, while CJ is doing low 18s.
Oh wow, CJ is on the move here. He's close to Yossi.
CJ is 4/5/10 a lap quicker than Herod is. In F1 language, that's a year.
Yeah, but look at the ERS on Yossi's car. He's got so much more than CJ.
Yeah, but once again, if you use the DRS, you see how much he's gaining. Yossi is not defending.
Yeah, Yossi knows there's no point defending. CJ is way faster right now. We'll just be losing time if we were to
CJ also will need to make a pit stop soon, I think, already.
Yeah, 8 laps.
I mean looking at Yossi's pace now, it depends on what tires all the guys in front are gonna choose for, because...
Oh, Mimula's gone past Stefan! On the hard tires! Wow!
A very good pass.
I thought Stefan would just pull away.
Once again, seems like some solid points for Racing Point. I mean, Mimula has been scoring those midfield point scores all season long, and it's been helping her 16-year-old to the double title, possibly.
Yeah, but CJ and Don't Be Salty, they have two very strong drivers at Haas. Mimula is definitely not a bad driver.
Yeah, but Don't Be Salty only joined recently, so we still need to see the effect
Mita's
of that.
gone off and CJ's gone past.
Oh no! Oh, damage? No damage.
Mita's struggling a lot on these softs now. He's been passed by Yossi as well.
Oh, wow,
10 lap old softs on Mita's car.
Yeah, Mita just go to the pit lane, put a set of mediums on, and you will make it to the end, mate.
Meanwhile, I think we continuing like this, because look at the gap to Herod now. He's not keeping up anymore.
I wish we could see the tire situation.
Yeah.
But it does look like he's absolutely... Oh,
yeah, he's pitting. He's going to the pit lane.
I would say set of mediums and going.
Yeah, somehow 9 lap old soft also pitting now. I mean, and yeah, we did definitely... Oh, some penalty. We did definitely jinx Don't Be Salty. He's now 2.4 behind Herod. He can't keep up anymore.
What happened? I
don't know. Stefan, is he trying to go back at Mimula? Nah, not enough ERS.
CJ is only 5.5 seconds off the lead. So coming from a terrible start, all the way, with some help of the safety car of course, coming away, doing the Scrabble in the midfield, and being absolutely flying once again.
Yeah. CJ,
I mean, this is more successful than his USA drive. His USA drive was very impressive, but...
This is a great comeback, yeah.
It's a great comeback. I mean, the thing is with those rain races, you don't have the strategy most of the time. It's mostly just the easy one-stop. Mexico is a massive track for strategy.
Yossi with a penalty.
I think he already got one, so that means 2 penalties now.
Which one is cost Junior? Yossi. This one, right here. We're watching right now. Oh, not Course Junior, but...
Felix, I have to applaud you. It's so difficult to keep up with Split 2 races. It's absolutely horrendously beautiful. It's like up, down, up, down, up, down. Beautiful.
Yeah, well, it's the best thing you can do in commentating. You aren't bored, ever.
No, never. I'm always looking at times and just,
There's
at least we don't have to tell boring
do.
stories about the track.
I mean, even if the race is boring, just press pause, look the race director, incidents, and count the penalties.
Penalty.
Count the penalties. Do some maths.
No, but we have to give it to them. I mean, seeing how much Split 2 has improved this season, it's absolutely beautiful to see.
Stefan in the pit lane, getting medium tires, 13 laps, should be able to go to the end on those.
Okay, so CJ has gone from 5.5 seconds to only 4.9 seconds in only one lap.
Yeah, CJ
is absolutely flying.
He is going for it. He wants
Looking at this, and he has 2 laps fresher tires as well, so he could potentially go for a soft end and not have as much tire wear.
True. Yeah, CJ, he does not want to give up the championship. He wants to fight for it. Scarlet Witch and Junior are fighting for P10. They were in P3 and 4 at some point. P2 and 3 actually, during the safety car, I believe. But now, down fighting for the last points paying position. And Junior goes past. No, Scarlet Witch from the dive bomb, and there's contact! Junior spins, Scarlet Witch goes straight on. And
Junior has damage, and he retired. And respectfully so.
Yeah, more bad news for the Williams team. Capetti, don't hit him now. Yeah, Capetti goes past. Wanna get the penalty. CJ passed Don't Be Salty up into P2. So CJ now starting the hunt. 4 seconds between him and Harrod. We'll now see a direct comparison in the gap between these two.
The question is, will this be a safety car? I do not believe so.
No,
otherwise would have been out already.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, so currently Yossi's still looking very strong on those hard tires. Only a 7.9 second gap.
Yeah, I think the fight for the win is between Harrod, CJ and Yossi. If Yossi can go to the end.
Definitely. I mean, considering the gap is now 7 seconds, I mean, it would mean that there would be a... What would gap be? About...
15? 14?
13, 14 seconds then?
Yeah, maybe.
So that means they'll at least make up a second a lap, which is a big... And they need to pass.
I mean, yeah, passing isn't the issue on this track. If you look at how long the straights are.
But I know, Yossi can defend really well.
He's got a lot of look at his ES. More than 70%.
Yeah, it seems like it seems like every bit of his car he's saving.
Look at Harrod. No ES in his car at all.
Gone. And CJ has passed Don't Be Salty. I missed that completely.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah, I didn't miss it.
CJ is flying. CJ is absolutely
Stefan and Sam are fighting for P8. The two legends.
The two OGs. The 2 guys, actually there were 4 guys, but the 2 of the guys why we chose to make and organize a Split 2. And see them now battling for points instead of back in the day.
Yeah. Sama, Stefan, Mimula and Evan are all the guys from Split 2 who raced in Season 1 as well. The rest of these are all rookies effectively, at least in this league.
But not anymore. I mean, I don't see Juan and CJ and Yossi. I don't see them as rookies anymore. Well, I more or less see them as a threat to my Split 1 spot, but
Well, yeah, true. I mean, Harrod and CJ, those two are absolutely way up.
I think it's scary how Harrod is so capable of leading a race and not making a single mistake.
I must also say, I think how much they have improved. They weren't this fast in the start of the season. They were already fast, but
Mita was absolutely dominating every qualifying session at the beginning of the season, and now he's down in P7. It's just crazy to think about.
I mean, once Mita was dominating, Mita was definitely... I mean, Mita was on their pace at the start, but now Mita...
Yeah, quicker. I would say he's been even quicker.
Don't Be Salty in the pit lane. Meanwhile, Mita fighting with Mimula. Goes past very easy. Obviously, Mita on fresh mediums, Mimula on old hards. Don't Be Salty going for soft tires. 10 laps to the end. Well, we'll see if that works out. Is he gonna come
already
out?
Going into, and don't forget, CJ his tires are 2 laps less old than Harrod, so that could mean that
I
to the end
Mita
of the race.
And Don't Be Salty will be fighting in turn 1. Let's see. Yellow flag, and that is Capetti, I believe. Wait,
out of the race? Or spinning it? It is Capetti.
I was about to say,
out of the race, only a spin, and once again front wing damage for the Dutchman.
Mita Going for a move on Don't Be Salty up in P5. But Don't Be Salty is on fresh softs, he will... Yeah.
Okay, so Don't Be Salty now officially got through all the potential traffic.
3-second time penalty for Don't Be Salty.
13 seconds up the road.
Could you check how many penalties Herbert, CJ and Yossi have?
Yes, I will.
So we know who's...
Okay, so Yossi currently... Oh wow. Oh wow.
Herbert in the pit lane.
12. Yossi has 15 seconds worth of penalties.
Oh wow, oh,
that's a lot. CJ currently has no penalties.
What?
CJ has got one warning on lap 1.
Herbert,
and I think you saw that Herbert got a penalty, right?
Yeah, he's got one penalty, I think.
And if not, that means we'll have a straight fight for the win.
No, Herbert has a penalty. I've seen it for sure.
Right, so CJ definitely on the front foot for victory then. It's out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean,
once again it's split 2.
Yossi has 15 seconds, so he's...
Yossi is out of contention.
I'm sorry, CJ, but it's not happening. I have to disappoint you.
I mean, if he can cross the line in an effective P1, that's already great enough, but...
Yeah, but CJ has 0, and I think Howard has 3. Can you see it somewhere, how many Howard has? Is that possible? Wait, I'll look as well. Race Director, Incidents. Just look for Howard.
I will do it real quick. I currently can't see anything.
Howard? Yeah, Howard, 3 seconds. I found it. There's 1 3 second for Howard.
Alright.
But I don't see anything for CJ. No.
CJ only has 1 warning from lap 1.
CJ meanwhile in the pit lane. I missed CJ going in the pit lane. He's gonna come out probably behind Herbert. I mean, I would assume. He was behind earlier and Herbert had an undercut. CJ going for soft tires. Keep in mind, he only has to be within 3 seconds of Herbert with the penalty. I would only within 15 of Yossi to win this race. Don't Be Salty with a fast little race. 1:69. What a lap by Don't Be Salty.
But still comes out behind CJ.
Yeah, still behind his teammate.
So the question of the race now is, will CJ be able to catch his championship rival?
Evan coming out in P6. Pretty much in no man's land. All on his own. But CJ now on the hunt for Herbert. 5.4 seconds. 3-second time penalty for Mitter. Summer gets P7 from Nimula. Stefan as well, P8 in front of Nimula. Nimula on mediums, weirdly. Maybe he doesn't have any fresh softs left. 3-second penalty for Capetti. Yellow flag, sector 2?
Yeah, no, Capetti was just letting her rod through.
Okay, so Capetti is
currently
very...
CJ doesn't seem to be catching too much, but...
No, he's not catching at all, actually, I think.
I think CJ needs to hope for her 16-year-old to get stuck a bit behind Yossi. You see, they're catching absolutely.
Oh wow, fast lap, 1:16.1.
16.1.
What about CJ? Can he... no, he can't. Can't beat the time.
No, because CJ pitted a lap later, correct?
Oh yeah.
So that was his out lap, effectively.
But maybe he can do it this lap. Scarlet Witch, 3-second time penalty. Right now, the closest fight is Mimula and Scarlet Witch for P9. So we'll just stay on board with Scarlet Witch at the moment. Although Mimula is on fresh medium, so I would assume he is gonna build a gap here. The race has calmed down a bit, finally. It feels like finally the start phase is over after 29 laps.
With only 7 laps to go, the start phase is over.
Oh, it's Capetti. You just let the half through. You know, I just see Ferrari and the yellow flag, and I think, oh no, Yossi, don't lose this. Bring it to the end.
So currently, if you would think no one has a penalty, Yossi would probably be on his way for still a 4th place, which I would consider still very good.
He might still get 4th even with penalties. I don't know how many Mitter and Don't Be Salty have.
Exactly, so he's still on his way to possible 5th or 4th place.
Yeah, I mean, he probably won't get CJ and Herod. I mean, CJ right now, he's losing time for Herod.
Herod is absolutely flying on these tires.
He's unleashed his pace. I think was just holding back earlier.
Nah, I don't think he was holding back.
Or maybe saving tires.
I think the 2 lap difference in tire wear for the mediums just made maybe not that much of a difference, but it definitely made a difference.
Yeah, true.
Although I could also see the 16-year-old using a bit too much overstake, because CJ has been gaining a little bit back again.
Penalty, yeah not. Meanwhile, Mimula is fighting with Stefan for P8.
Because CJ has double the ERS of her 16-year-old at this moment in time.
If you think back, we had an amazing fight between Stefan and Mimula in Canada, but now Mimula just pretty much flies past him. Way more ERS in his car.
Yeah,
and
Stefan doesn't have anything anymore.
Yeah, no 0% ERS, no way for him to defend.
The question is, can Mimula catch Stefan?
Oh, look at
Summer?
Evan and Mitter! Evan on fresh softs.
Evan has made also a brilliant recovery. Back to a potential P5.
Maybe even more.
Maybe even P4. With some luck.
I mean, you never know.
On track P5. On track P5.
you never know. Maybe someone will spin out.
Oh, is he gonna go for the move here? That's
wow.
showing balls. That is showing some balls. And he goes. Oh, he makes it. Oh,
nice one,
perfect
Evan.
move.
Nice one.
But now the question is, how much of a chance is Mitter gonna get on the big straight?
Evan has more ERS. I think he's able to defend this. Yeah, there's 8/10 of a gap, and Evan has more than enough ERS to defend from him.
Well.
And Mitter doesn't have any much. Yeah, Mitter is already down.
Yeah, ERS already gone.
Yeah, Mitter.
Jesus, their 16 was already on Yossi's ass. Wow.
What?
How? There must have been a mistake from Yossi. That isn't. It isn't possible that their 16 gained this much time into one lap. It went from 4 to 0.5.
Herbert, right on him.
I mean, he is going to lose some time in the dirty area here. This is CJ's chance to catch up within the 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's what CJ needs. Maybe
come on, Yossi,
another penalty
fight for it. Come on, mate. Come on.
I mean, if Herod's not a penalty...
I mean, look at the gap. Look at the gap. It just went down by 4/10 in only the S section.
Yeah, Herod is losing a lot of time here.
Oh, he's losing a lot of time here.
But now
trying to take some alternative lines to possibly go down the inside here.
No, he's gonna have to wait for the straight. Look at CJ. He's getting a full second on Herbert now.
Oh wow, he's just on.
But you have to remember, CJ, he also has to go past Yossi at some point. But now Herod is taking the lead from Yossi.
He's already made a move, but the question is CJ gonna fight back because
Herod
is out of ERS.
Yossi's coming back at him!
ERS. Yossi's coming back around the outside.
No, he doesn't.
Is he gonna fight for it?
Does he have the traction?
Oh, he locks his brake just a tad too much to make it stick around the outside, and I think he just doesn't have the grip anymore.
Yeah, and that's it.
As you saw, he's needing to use second gear through that first complex.
Yeah, Herod is taking the lead.
That is a low gear for that complex, even on hards.
Scarlet Witch and Stefan are fighting for P9. Once again, these two find themselves in the same bit of tarmac. Scarlet Witch with a brilliant move on Stefan. As my TV wants to turn itself off. And Stefan contact with Scarlet Witch. So Scarlet Witch up into P9 now. Mimula trying to make a move on Summer. Up into P7 for Mimula. But after Mimula there's a 23-second gap to Mitter, so you can see where the top drivers end and where the midfield starts, basically.
Exactly.
Stefan, Stefan spins!
Oh no!
Oh, well, he saved it. He's still in P10.
Yeah, Stefan is keeping it in the points, isn't he? Yeah, good.
Probably. Summer and Mimula fighting again. Oh, switchback from Summer. Not enough traction on the exit to get back past Mimula. How close is CJ to Yossi? 2.2 seconds. Not quite there yet. Summer with another 3-second time penalty and 0% ERS. I think that's a thing where most of the drivers here are struggling, managing the ERS. Because you see a lot of them are constantly below 10% and even on 0% at times.
Exactly. It is crazy, but it is also an indication of them absolutely pushing for the limit.
Yeah, they want to get everything.
This is currently paying out very well for CJ. I think he can catch 6/10 in this complex and pass him on the big straight with a bit of luck.
Yeah, yes, I think CJ is
gonna... it's panning out very well because only now he's coming into a small tad of dirty air.
If he gets past on the main straight or the second straight, it's good. If he doesn't, then he's in trouble.
Because he is now, he is almost within the 3-second gap now. This is gonna be very close to the end. Maybe not a side-by-side battle, but battles on track. A time trial battle is just as exciting.
Let's look at this. 3 seconds from Yossi to Herod, and CJ is gonna probably pass him now.
Yeah, look how much he's gaining. Wow.
I think Yossi's defending and
flying to Yossi.
Yeah,
Yossi
isn't defending either. And
is he gonna be aggressive? He's gonna be very aggressive. Down the inside he goes with a lock up. And he's made the move. Yossi comes back. He spun! He spins.
No!
I think there wasn't any touch.
Oh no. As Stefan says hi. Hi Stefan.
Hi Stefan.
We just saw Yossi spin and now don't be salty right on Yossi. And Yossi with a lot of penalties.
And now CJ has to push for his life. Is the lap advantage gonna pay him well at the end of the race?
He needs to be within 3 seconds. So
3/10 gap, 3 laps to go.
3 seconds is the gap he needs to be within with Harold's penalty. But we'll stay on what don't be salty because he's in an on-track battle with Yossi, so that's more interesting to watch.
In the meantime, we can see the gap. Currently, the ERS situation is low for both, but CJ does have that 20%. Capetti was retired. Is that a crush I see?
I don't know. There's nobody near. We can't look at it. Mimula's gonna be the next one to pass it. Maybe he won't spawn. Hi, it's Stefan's brother. That's Stefan Petrovic. Oh, okay. Hello, Stefan's brother.
Hi, Stefan's brother.
Don't be salty. He's gonna try and make a move on Yossi.
I'll go and look. Oh, he's just
3 second penalty from Mimula, and don't be salty up in the podium positions now. Double podium for Haas once again.
I have to give it to Yossi from just scrub. He's now on 21. Oh my god, 21 laps.
Yeah, he's still sticking it out.
Tires.
Yellow flag. Was it Stefan? I don't know.
It's the
second to last lap, and CJ is half a second too far behind Harold.
Half a second in 2 laps. Is he gonna make it, Felix? What do you think?
Very hard. I mean, look at the ERS. Nah, both only on like 10%.
For both of them. ERS doesn't even matter now.
Yeah, pretty much the same situation in the ERS for on each other's car. Yossi another penalty. As if he doesn't have enough already.
If Yossi is close to disqualification, he needs to watch out now.
Oh, if he gets disqualified, that's a shame. Is Yossi gonna come back and don't be salty here? Look at this. He's still right on him.
Yossi actually keeping up. That's actually very impressive.
The softs are 9 laps old. Maybe they're starting to go off as well.
Yeah, and that's maybe. Oh wow.
Oh yeah, Yossi.
CJ has gained 2/10 now. Yossi is back up into
don't be
third
salty,
place.
back down
Don't be salty braking later. Oh my god.
Contact between these two.
Leaving
don't be salty.
Don't be salty.
Getting P3 back. But now,
don't be salty is a wise man for not fighting that and trying to spin.
And Harold's about to lap Elnia Nerd. Hopefully Elnia Nerd doesn't get in the way here of Harold. That would be an absolute shame. It's now crucial for Harold to get through this cleanly. There's Elnia Nerd. Right in front of him.
Oh no! Oh, Hershey's Rod is the DRS, I think.
3.0 right now. It's
so
close.
It's 3.0.
It's so close.
It's already the last lap of the race. Oh my god.
Who's gonna win it? 3.0. Harold's gonna come on the line now. Any second now. First over the line. Harold.
Oh, it's gonna be so close. It's gonna be so close. Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it?
No,
it's 50,000ths of a second.
Half a tenth.
Half a tenth between the top two. Wow.
Well, Harold wins the Mexican Grand Prix from CJ. And then Yost is gonna come home in third on track. But don't be salty gets him on penalties.
Yeah, don't be salty gets him on penalties as well. Gets him on penalties as well. And I think he's gonna stay in 5th.
Is he gonna stay in front of Mitter at least? Let's see, Mitter doesn't get him on penalties.
Oh, only with 7/10 of a second.
Half a tenth between Harold and CJ.
And now we look at Summer and Stefan once again staying on the track and just getting wrecking those points up. I mean, once again a double points finish for the Legends.
Once again also a double podium finish for Haas, making up points in the Constructors' Championship.
Yes, Haas is doing well.
As we have Mimula over the line in P7.
Over the line, P7.
Summer is gonna finish P8 on track, keeps P8. Oh wow, he has
Scarlet Witch probably got a lot of penalties. Scarlet Witch doesn't have a lot of penalties.
Yeah, he should get Summer. Summer was 8 seconds behind Mimula on track, and now he's 28 seconds. He had like 20 seconds of penalties.
Jesus.
Stefan has run out of fuel.
Oh, Stefan is fuel. Stefan has run out of fuel.
No, come on,
He's
Stefan.
gonna come across the line for
P10 for Stefan. But does he have penalties? And
oh,
not get
no!
penalties. No points for Stefan.
He gets pushed outside the top 10.
As CJ says, oh my god, in the chat. What a shame for CJ, yeah, true. What a shame.
Maybe driver of the day, by the game at least.
Well, no, it's CJ. CJ is the driver of the day,
right.
even if he...
Little after race chat, Felix, driver of the day for you,
CJ.
personally.
CJ. 100%.
For me, I know it's the most boring answer possible, but I gotta give it to Juan, aka her 16 run. I mean, after such... He's just been controlling it so well, and CJ's comeback was absolutely astonishing, but her 16 run coped so well with the pressure. I mean, the pressure of being in top all race long is just...
But you know, no matter what happens in the race, once again, it's the same two at the top. Just showing...
CJ
just
and
showing
Juan.
how strong they are. And amazing performance from these two once again, through the whole season. It's always
it's
kind
of scary how much they've improved. I mean, in a second they will be coming for our split 1 spots.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared to get beaten by them.
Same.
Alright, we have to invite Harold, CJ and Dom to the party for post-race interviews. So chat, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them, and we will... Yeah, if the chat has any questions, put them in the chat. We will ask them to the drivers. So Harold, gonna invite CJ as well. And then also second half of Dom Pisolti. Okay.
Here we have our man in P3.
Yes. Good
And the
evening.
winner.
Our race winner.
Where's CJ?
And now we're waiting for there is CJ.
And there's CJ as well. Okay, everyone is
Okay,
here
well,
now.
first of all, to you guys, congratulations. That was a interesting race, to say the least. Difficult to follow. Felix, you want to start with some questions?
Well, where do I start? CJ, what happened to you at the start?
I got hit. That's fun. Again.
Again.
Again. You can add that to your young Sebastian Vettel compilation.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
More like young Kimi at that point. Can't hear them, says Sam. Wait. Wait, I do have my party audio to share.
Me too.
Okay, mine's not always allowed.
Never mind, I can. Okay.
Alright. So, I'll just start off with some questions I wrote down. First of all, Juan, how did you cope with so much pressure? Like, all the race long, having different people behind you within a second, and then CJ knowing you had 3 seconds, and CJ not a single penalty. How did you do it? I'm genuinely impressed.
Just keeping my head down. I mean, I was really scared of CJ because he hasn't got any penalties. So I tried to keep it on the track and keep pushing. And what the fuck did Jacob do? I mean, he broke
in
me
the final sector of the final
sector.
lap. Yeah.
Oh my god, but I mean, wow, the gap was 0.05, was it?
half a 10.
It was half a 10. That's literally one small lockup. Like, it's crazy to think about how small of a gap that is.
Yeah, I think
And
that was a good one.
It was a very good one. And CJ, for you, how does it feel to once again be spun out at the back, but making such a successful comeback?
He needs to thank Jeremy.
Yeah. kind of got used to it now. It's happened. I think it's happened every race since Japan.
Almost, yeah.
I mean, getting good practice, but yeah.
At least you're making overtakes.
Yeah.
And for you, don't be salty. How? I don't know how, but at the end of every stint, you seem to struggle so much. Was it due to tire wear or not being comfortable in the car?
I think I was just because I was using more qualifying sort of setup than a race.
Yeah.
And qualifying went horribly wrong because I invalidated my first 2 laps, and by the time I got onto an actual lap, it was fucking pouring.
It was raining.
So my tires were just always more worn than everyone else around me. But
yeah, I was really noticing it because like at the start of the safety car period, you were keeping up with Juan for like halfway through the stint, then you just dropped off 2 seconds out of nowhere. Crazy. Felix, any more questions for our... I don't know how they stayed out of trouble through that last part, but I mean, well done.
A question to CJ. You were the only one in the whole race without penalties, even though you were fighting through the field. How? Just how?
I have no idea.
Give us tips for our own race.
Yeah.
Please. Please. No, but it's impressive.
I was really happy with my
I thought I was
penalties.
getting loads of penalties because there's a glitch where you can't see them. You sometimes you can't see when you get your penalties. So I thought I had loads, but it turns out I didn't.
Well, you didn't have a single one, and it almost brought you the win. So
Yeah, half a tenth.
half a tenth, man. Absolutely nothing.
Don't beat yourself up over that. Just be happy with your comeback. I mean, from last
Yeah, I mean,
second.
CJ, small question for you: is it now that you're disappointed in the fact that it was half a tenth, or are you happy because you thought you had so many penalties and you didn't in the end, but you still made such an amazing comeback?
Disappointed because, I mean, he's won the championship now, pretty much.
I wouldn't
run
rule out
away.
anything. I wouldn't rule out anything in this league. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
I kept my penalties as low as I possibly could after last weekend. And I don't think I got my first penalty on lap 16, and then they just came in and I got 12 in the
I
end.
know. It's so terrible sometimes.
Thankfully
Sometimes you can go like
didn't lose
20 laps
anything.
without a penalty, and then in 5 laps you can get like 8 warnings.
I think
It's
I
terrible.
got 4, I think there was one string going through the S's from start to finish. I got 5 warnings, and I was like,
Oh god, 5.
I fucked it.
Jesus. Understandable. But honestly, well done to all of you. And once again, like, I don't know what like angel Juan has, but it's an angel that keeps him out of trouble every time.
Every single time he's just manages to be at the front after the crashes at the start.
Every single time. And I don't know. I do not know how he does it.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a big congrats to all of you.
Awareness 100.
I mean, at this point you're just like on a podium every single week. It's I mean, especially CJ and Juan. We see you here, we hear you here, every week at this point. So I mean,
Not that we mind, but
no, just no. I mean,
it's just
congrats.
impressive.
It's amazing. How can be so consistent in
It's
the
really impressive.
chaotic in such a chaotic league? Okay, but do we have
Yes.
any more questions?
I don't.
I don't
I
either.
had all my questions asked. I mean, it was just a chaotic race again, and
Anything
once
to
again the
say?
same guys came out on top. How?
Yeah, anything to say from you guys before we end the stream?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Then
I guess that's all.
see you guys in about half an hour for the Split 1 race. And yeah.
What's the
Bye-bye.
next Grand Prix? Sochi?
No.
No,
Brazil.
no.
Brazil.
Oh, Brazil! Ooh.
Oh, Brazil, yeah, that's a nice one. I like that. I mean, now it's Mexico though. One more race at Mexico in Split 1, and then we're going to Brazil for next week.
The FRL.
Not
Characters
on next
to
week.
Brazil.
Not next week.
Yeah, okay. Let's end the stream here. It was a good race, and
Bye-bye,
we're hyped for
guys.
Split 1 as well.